Hi, I'm Jennifer Grapp with the New Home Experts at Douglas Elliman.
And I'm Cassandra Nieto at Douglas Elliman.
And we are at my brand new listing here in absolutely beautiful Spanish Trail.
Yes.
And I love doing videos with Cassandra now because it just makes it so much more fun. And I said to her yesterday, I was like, let's go look at my new listing and let's do a video. So here we are. And I mean, it's just such a gorgeous day. I absolutely love Spanish Trail. This house is absolutely gorgeous. It's been recently renovated. I'm excited to show you around. So let's get started right now. So one of the things that I absolutely love about Spanish Trail, and you can't really find it in a lot of neighborhoods, is first of all, we're really close to the Strip. We're right here on West Tropicana, so you're really close. You're like 15 minutes from the Strip.
Right.
And as we're walking here, I hope you can see how gorgeous this is landscaped, right? I mean, there's over 10,000 mature trees here in Spanish Trail, and there's actually 11 separate communities. And they all really have like an interesting flair, right?
Yeah.
Here we are at 5125 Turnberry Lane here in the Villas. So this home is just over 3,200 square feet. And one of the things that I love when you first came in, you're like, it feels so private. And that's because we back up to a wash, not the golf course. So it really has this really serene feeling of privacy here that I think is really unique for Spanish Trail, right? Because it's great to be on the golf course, but it's kind of cool not to be. And again, this house has been completely renovated head to toe, looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's go take a look inside. Now, what I love about this floor plan, because a lot of these homes were built in the 80s, right? And it's funny because, some floor plans, they feel dated, right? They start to feel dated, but I love this house because it truly keeps its wow factor. I mean, the minute you walk in, there's just this sense of oh, wow, this is a spectacular home. I think the staircase, they've redone the staircase, of course, to be up to, we're in the 21st century, but it just has that, I don't know, that sort of old
concept.
The open concept, but a little bit of old Las Vegas style, kind of all wrapped in together.
Yeah.
And I think it's really neat, again, because there's a lot of floor plans here in Spanish Trail, right? Not everything's been renovated, but when things have been renovated correctly and they kind of get rid of the things that just don't work anymore, and they keep the things that do, it really is really a nice way to update spaces. And I think this particular home, they really nailed it when they remodeled this home. One of the things, because these particular sellers, I actually sold them this home before it was renovated. So I actually saw this home way back when, and what we're going to try to do, I can't find this here, but what I'm going to try to do is put some of the photography of this house before it was renovated so you can really see the difference, because there was actually I guess you would say a pony wall over here, and there was a railing over on this side, and they've really opened it up, but still kept, the sunken living room, which I think is really nice. And then, of course, the sunken family room. And one of the things that I loved the most when they first bought this house, first of all, it had, of course, I was alive during this time, so I can't really make fun of it that much. But they had a can opener, an electric can opener, attached to the wall. And it was ooh, right? For your Chef Boyardee. Anyway, so it was super fun to sell them this house and really see what they turned it into and how it just became just this, really incredible job as far as what they did. Let's go take a look at the kitchen.
Tons of natural light in here too. I love.
And they redid the whole kitchen. And one of the things I want to mention, because this isn't not always done, is if you've seen other ones of this floor plan, this was actually a dropped ceiling, okay? And that was kind of a thing, right? You're in the lowest ceiling. But one of the things that my seller thought to do, which I think makes a big difference, is they actually took a lot of that ceiling out, and it really kind of elevates it quite a bit, so it doesn't feel super low in this area. And then, of course, you have all stainless steel KitchenAid appliances. You would not believe it, but my seller, they do cook quite a bit, but they keep everything in. They're neat. They're very neat, which is great, right? It's a beautifully maintained home. Over here, you have a wine fridge over here. So it's just a really great space for entertaining. I love how this actually overlooks the courtyard. We are going to get to the fact that there's like an absolutely gorgeous backyard here with a barbecue. It's just like the ultimate oasis. And I was here the other night for photos, and they had all the backyard all lit up. It was so pretty. It's so pretty, so private. And to think this like little oasis is just 15 minutes away from the strip is pretty incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot of natural landscaping here, and just like the mature trees, it really felt like Southern California.
Yeah, it does. And that's why a lot of people from Southern California really gravitate to neighborhoods like this. Also, 24-hour guard gate. There is a place where there's a workout center, there's a pool, there's
Three golf courses, right?
3 golf courses. I always read about golf courses. I just don't golf, but there's apparently 3 golf courses, 9-hole golf courses here. There's pickleball, there's tennis courts. There is a full-service country club, as well, where you can become a member. So there's just so much going on here in Spanish Trail, as well as all of Las Vegas.
Right.
And what's so nice, and this is, of course, a lot of people like this, and this is a nice setup, is it does have a full bedroom here on the main floor.
That's great.
That can be used, of course, as an office space or a guest bedroom. There is, a bathroom down here as well. So it just really gives you a lot of opportunities for a lot of different ways to use the space. Maybe you have an adult parent that's at home, maybe an adult child that just kind of wants their own space.
Right.
Kind of familiar with that one. And what's nice here too is there's actually not only is that bathroom en suite, that bedroom en suite, we also have a half bath here.
Perfect.
So I really love that, because when guests are coming and they're not staying over or anything like that, there's a nice half bath here for guests. If someone is staying in the residence, what's nice is that they have their own private bathroom in there. They don't need to come out to the hallway to use the facilities out here. So it's just a really nice use of space. And so I love this bedroom. Let's go take a look. Right. So all of the bedrooms down here are en suite. All the bedrooms upstairs and downstairs, are en suite. Of course, so here they're using it as an office, but I do know that this is a pull-out sofa. So when they do have guests, this is a great place to stay. This also has its own bathroom with a shower. And then what's nice here too is they did a really neat job with this closet. They turned it into like a little office thing. So come check this out, because it's actually pretty cool what they did here. You could even just put your office in the closet. So they really did a great job with how there's just a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different things with this room, kind of just depending on what makes sense. And then, of course, the laundry is here downstairs. And the primary is absolutely gorgeous. What I love about the primary bedroom, too, is, of course, the whole bathroom's been renovated. But they have a little balcony off the primary bedroom, which is really nice. You just got a nice, beautiful view overlooking the pool. And it's just, this is just a really nice private home to really enjoy and relax.
So one of the things I noticed in this house is the skylight up here, and it brings in a lot of natural light.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it feels really warm here.
Yeah, and then it's true, and even the way that the way they did the staircase banister and really kept it open, I think it just kind of allows for more kind of light to fall through. And I'm excited because Cassandra has not been upstairs yet, so she gets to lay eyes on it for the very first time. They did a beautiful job with the renovation upstairs as well as downstairs, obviously. So let's go upstairs and take a look.
Yeah, I love these stairs.
And here we are upstairs,
yes.
And I'm going to show you the primary. So let's go take a look.
Right.
And what I like, this is interesting about this floor plan is there are cases where there's actually another bedroom for this floor plan. But even though, of course, there's not the bedroom here, what I do love is there's just like a nice little sitting area.
Another skylight,
Another skylight, yeah, just a lot of natural light. It's really pretty. This bathroom, they did a beautiful job. Like I said, I really want to pull photos from the original bathroom because just the difference that they did. What I've seen a lot of times too, especially with renovations in Spanish Trail, is that they do a renovation, but they don't do everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're like, okay, it's been renovated, but it's the original, shower and tub,
Right.
or the original sinks, or
Right.
and I completely understand. But what I really like what they did here is they really thoughtfully did the entire home, and they really brought this whole bathroom up to date. You've got new sinks. I mean, look at this sunken tub. Isn't that beautiful? And then what's nice is you have the privacy of the toilet over there. But, this is a nice, good-sized shower. Feels very elevated, very update, right? You don't feel like you're in a house from 1989. You feel like a really nice, updated home. But you're getting all the benefits of being in a guard-gated, mature landscaping home, 15 minutes from the Strip.
Right.
So I feel like this definitely captures the essence of kind of both things that you'd want if you were moving here to Las Vegas.
Yes, definitely.
And how awesome is this?
It is.
So it's just a perfect day. You're overlooking the pool, and this is right off of your, primary bedroom. So what I would do is come up here maybe in the morning, and what's nice is there's a little shade. So I do want to point out, under here you can get a little shade, and maybe have your coffee, enjoy the paper, and really just sort of enjoy this very serene lifestyle out here.
This wine at night.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is just so private.
Option.
And then I have to move closer to you because I have the mic. Yes. So if we're looking really close together, it's because I have the mic on. So the obviously primary bedroom is en suite. There is another bedroom also en suite up here. So let's go take a look.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. So this is the secondary bedroom up here. And they've really used this as a secondary bedroom. Plus the option, they have office space up here too. And I love that this bedroom, overlooks the front of the home, but still feels very private because you've got those mature trees in front. I love this little window seat too.
And I love the high ceilings in here. It really,
Yeah.
it's a really big room.
And what I like too is older construction, there's something to be said when it's thoughtful as far as how, the ceiling is. It's not cookie cutter at all. It feels like there was some intention, even though they've built, several of this floor plan, that some of the design features, have stood the test of time. I guess I would say that's a
Good way to put it.
thank you. And then of course this particular bedroom also has, same thing here, Cassandra, is that they really didn't leave any part of the home unrenovated. And they absolutely could have, right? You could have been like, oh, well, that's the secondary bedroom. No one goes it. But if you come in here, let's put 3 people in the bathroom. And you can see, the shower is beautifully done behind you. They really took the time not just to renovate one portion of the house, but really the entire home, which I think just really speaks to how intentionally done this was. How the thought process is we're going to use every single space and we want every single space to be beautiful. I think they did a great job of it. Backyard, right? So, and it's funny because I've actually been here a couple times they're entertaining, and this is such a great house for entertaining because it's just lively and it's private, so you can just hang out and play some music and make some cocktails. Really fun. And then of course all the lights in the backyard. And I think they just did such a nice job with the entire feel of this backyard as just another place to be. And then, let's see. Sometimes I have a hard time doing that, so I love when I do that in one foul swoop. After you.
Exactly, right? Because you can have the thing.
Yeah, so these go all the way back. I have to have a little straight.
Indoor, outdoor.
So here I am. Woo! And it's it is such a beautiful day today, right? I mean, it's just perfect out. And so what I love is that you have this covered patio. So it's just really enjoyable. Even when it gets hot, you're in the shade here, which is really nice. The pool they've recently refinished, so you can really see, and you can see the new tile and everything they put in.
I love that. It's really deep.
It is really deep, right? I know, yeah. So it's a nice, deep, refreshing pool. That is true. And what I love too is in a lot of houses, sometimes the pool takes up the whole yard, right? And you might think that because you're like, okay, you just walked out here and here's the pool. However, you've got a nice little seating space over there. And if you come around to the side, right, what I love is you have this whole little courtyard over here. So if we walk over here, is you have, so we've discovered recently that both Cassandra and I do not cook.
Right.
However, we can DoorDash barbecue, right?
We could.
Or maybe Chris, you still barbecue, right? Yeah, so Chris is saying he barbecues. So, yeah, so someone would barbecue,
Right.
and we would really like that. We would really appreciate
We'll
that.
drink our wine and we'll be a cheerleader.
Someone will barbecue. And what I like is just very thoughtfully, there's these umbrellas out here, so if it does get hot, nicely done. And it just doesn't end, right? So you come around here and you're still in the privacy of this home, and you have, a table so you could really enjoy a nice dinner out here as well. I love all the greenery, and this is just such a beautifully done home. And we haven't even talked about price yet. You can have this entire house for, so we are priced at $1,125,000. And again, this home has been completely renovated, pool, spa, so summer ready. If you are looking for a home this summer, this is definitely something that should be on your list.
Yes, absolutely.
Just wanted to say thank you, Cassandra, so much. Doing these videos are so much more fun when you've got a buddy, especially an amazing one like this. So definitely so fun. Thank you for coming on my tour today. I loved showing you this listing. It was really fun. And I loved your responses, everything. I mean, you walked in earlier and you're like, wow, this is a beautiful house. Yeah. So and again, this makes it so much fun to do something together versus just doing video by myself. So just wanted to say thank you so much for watching our video today. If you'd like more information about 5125 Turnberry Lane here in Guard-Gated Spanish Trail, you can find all the details in my blog at jennifergraffrealtor.com. Here is my colleague. This is Cassandra Niota. You can also find the details on your website as well, right?
CandraNiotaRealestate.com.
I love your name. It's such a classic name. So thank you again so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.